After studying the film from last Friday night's game, I thought it was a good game overall for our football team. We continually get better in every phase. I thought we played well in special teams, probably as well as we played all year in special teams, just being able to make some plays and really change the field for our team, create some short fields. And as long as we can continue to get better in that, I think we have a chance. Offensively, I thought we were able to run the football and create some things in the passing game because of it. Our freshman tailback keeps getting better each week, and Spencer probably had his best game this year. He made some great decisions with the football. When things were not open, he threw it away. He pulled it down a couple times and ran with it to get us out of some trouble. And we're playing well up front on both sides of the line, left and right, and in the middle. And then defensively, we did enough good things to win the football game. And we hadn't played as well as we had in the early part of the year, but those guys are playing extremely hard, and they're real close to making a lot of plays. We just got to do a better job on both sides of the ball on third downs. On defense, we talked about getting off the field, making plays on third down to get off the field defensively, as well as being able to stay on the field offensively, not making enough plays offensively to stay on the field. But all in all, I thought it was a great performance for our football team. It was a good win, and kind of sets us up nice for coming into this week's game.
Here we go on the third down. Spencer will throw without the fake. Got it away, and he hits Hurdle, who's doing an open field, 35-40, 45-50. One man to beat, down the far sidelines, 30. He's gone! Touchdown, no flags.
82 yards, the cornerback went for the interception, and when you don't get it, and they didn't have help from the safety, Matthew Hurdle to the races, and the good guys lead by 2 touchdowns.
We hit Matt Hurdle on an 8-yard hitch route. The corner jumped the route, took a bad angle, and then Matt was able to turn up the sideline. The safety was real flat on the play. He wasn't very deep, and Matt had enough speed to outrun the safety for 85 yards, which was a huge play for us at the time. I think that was our second score. And then later in the football game, we had a hard play action fake. We had seen this on film coming into the game. We had a hard play action fake to Trayon, and the safety just flat-footed for 1 second. We ran Chris in behind him.
Fake handoff.
It was a good
Spencer's
throw
got
and a good
time. He
adjustment
loads
to
up,
the
going
football.
deep down the field.
So those
Touchdown,
were
Gilbert.
the biggest plays we had on Friday night.
And Spencer Keith may have just thrown the best ball he has in 2 seasons.
Biggest change over the last 3 or 4 weeks that I've noticed on the sideline, the transformation of how each unit supports the other unit. It's been huge. I just hearing these guys yelling and these guys yelling back and forth, all positive things, and so it's good to see that happen. And it wasn't like that in the beginning of the year. It was more guys would drop their head a little bit when something negative happens, but that has not been the case in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Know that they can come through now when you guys aren't having your best day, they can pick up the slack?
It means it's a lot of tradition, so it means a lot. You got a lot of preparation, and we're just excited to play Akron because they're so close.
I think for the rivalry itself, it's more than just a game. I think, like Chris has said, because it's so close, Akron's right down the road, I think the community itself just thrives on the game. I mean, that's the game everyone circles. That's what the alumni look for. It's what the game that everyone wants to see, that everyone wants to be at. So, like I said, it's more than just a wagon wheel for us. It's more than just a game. For us, it's like the biggest game of our conference record and of our season.
What do you remember from what stands out, like the first thing that maybe from when you were younger in the program, boy, this really is a big rivalry, or a story or two that just kind of sticks out in your mind?
I think as you're younger, I think you don't really realize how much the rivalry really is. You hear from the older guys, you hear the stories, a few things you really can't say, and how tough and how real the rivalry is. And once you start actually playing, actually being a huge impact on it, as me and Chris both are now, you really you realize how real the rivalry is.
Do you have a memory from your first game from the Akron, or the first couple of
Well, the best thing about the Akron game is it's a MAC game, and they're basically almost always sold out. So you're looking forward to the big atmosphere, and it's going to be real loud no matter where we play. My favorite memory is obviously winning last year, just being the first one to the wagon wheel. So I had to plan that to get there. I had asked the ref if this next play is going to be the last play. So I snapped it and I just took off. I was the first one over there. Just hold the wheel. I was pretty excited.
The best missed block in your life.
Yeah. Well, we took a kneel, and then I was just gone.
Well, it's a big one. It's a big one for where we are as a program. But I think, just the close proximity of the two schools makes it that much bigger. And all rivalry games are huge. And you do throw out everything prior to this game. None of those things matter prior to this football game. So I just want our guys to understand, once the game starts, it's all about execution. It's what it comes down to. It's not about Akron and Ken. It's about how well we're going to execute once the clock starts.
As you've taken a look at him yet so far?
Yeah, I've watched a little bit of film on them. We were in the hotel last week and watched them play Miami when they were on ESPN, and they've got the players on offense. They've struggled, but we know going into this game we'll get the best game they've had all year. The rivalry game, like Coach said, the records don't matter. Nothing else matters. The storylines, it's all thrown out the window now. We'll get the best game, the best competition we've had all year when we play Akron.
Obviously they're not where they would like to be record-wise, but they're still playing hard. They are pretty sound both on all three phases of the ball of the game. I've watched all their defense this morning and all their special teams yesterday, and I just started getting into their offense a little bit. But they have some players that can hurt you, both sides of the ball. Their linebacker runs around, makes a lot of plays for them, giving up some big plays, which has hurt them. And they'll be ready to play. Again, this is one of those games where all those other things, they don't matter. It doesn't matter. They'll come ready to play for this one.